offering on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx. This is the first pitch. A ball and a strike. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Popped him up. Bird has room in foul territory. Makes the play, one away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And quickly, there are two away.
Left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the. Stepping up now, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. One away. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hicks on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. First pitch on its way. Oh, that grounder caught him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. In now is the Yankees DH, Brett Gardner. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So a two-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. Stepping in, Greg Bird, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Greg Bird.
Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Neil Walker. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Echeverria for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that decided. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on the way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Echeverria now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got a 3 for 5 line. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Echeverria is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coach. And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Hit back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Andujar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hits this one hard the other way. Taken by Walker. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. Hats off to that one. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bouncer up the middle. Torres brings it in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready now, Aaron Hicks. On the ground to the right side. Oh, a diving stop to first. Just late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Short, hit hard. Throw to third, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Bird ranging into the outfield. 1 away. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in now, Gleyber Torres. He reached on a single in his first try. And there's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do things.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Neil Walker. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Back up the middle. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Here's Miguel Andujar now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Rex Gardner.
He's set and the pitch. And he pops up to Bunnetown. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Goes to third with it. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. After it is Hicks. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just... So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Standing in, Neil Walker. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Zach Britton, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Echeverria's there. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Hit hard on the ground to short. To Walker for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Back up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Brett Gardner now. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, just a 3 for 13 batting line. 0-1 the count. Andrew McCutchen is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hit on the ground toward the left. Echeverria backhands it deep in the hole. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Runners off for second. Sharp ground ball to third. And he is in there. And that's the first out. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. First pitch of the at-bat. Slow roller back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Brett Gardner.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
At the plate, Gleyber Torres, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Here's a high pop-up. Walker calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this deep.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. So striding in, Greg Bird. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Luke Voigt is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dylan Betances, a defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing left field, number 26.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So striding forward now, Gleyber Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A.J. Cole comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Striding into the box, Neil Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there, and he is out on the tag. So coming to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Popped him up. Voigt is there, 2 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and they're runners at the corners now.
Andrew McCutchen
hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. A.J. Cole comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready for another shot now, Adeiny Echeverria. Greg Bird is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. McCutchen going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hit sharply on the ground. Walker's got it. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing